Well, hey crew, welcome back to the camp. Hey, today I wanted to introduce you to one of the hires that we've made this past year, Chris Woodward, Program Manager.
Howdy, y'all. Thanks for having me, Bob.
You bet. Welcome to the fire. I brought Chris in here because there's a story that I have, and it's actually centered around this little 22 bullet here, and I don't think he's ever heard it. Chris, several years ago, I was in a conversation. Sometimes it's a debate, but it had to do with firearms. And the folks that I was talking to, they're obviously not as they're not around firearms like we are, and certainly not like I am. And so I was really being cautious about what I was talking about. But one of the points that they were making, or one of the labels they gave it, was they were asking me about weapons. And matter of fact, they asked, how many weapons does CYO own? Well, my answer was none. But I wanted to make sure that they quickly understood that we use the term firearm. And because weapons can be kind of strong. And I think it really mislabels what, kind of muddies the water in the whole conversation. Well, along the way, talking about our 22s, I always talk about shotguns, and then with our rifles, I refer to them in their proper name as a rimfire rifle, and then also small bore. It's truly a small bore rifle. Well, one of them, after a little bit, right out of the blue, said, "Really? Did they really make a specific rifle that's for shooting small pigs?" And no, I mean, get this. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, but, I'm in the conversation and have to be sensitive to it. And I'm glad I was, because they were genuine. And they heard small bore, associating that to boar being a small pig. And until I realized that, I really couldn't appreciate it. And it did sound like a joke. But I think what it really did is it reminded me of how important communication is, and how important it is for me to truly listen to what they're hearing, and have it, sometimes said right back to me. And so, as humorous as small bore may be, I think it was a great lesson for me to remind myself about how communication plays such an important role in building relationships. Hey gang, we appreciate you coming back to the fire. We love the fact that the family of CYO is growing, and we'd really like to see you back next time.